pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
One of the executive sessions,
They were not public.
before we get to public comment, there's gonna be a motion later to amend the agenda for tax claim to hire Mary Mazelewski from Ringtown Borough. So I just wanted to let that before it's any public comment, people know that we're gonna amend the agenda for. Okay, so, public comment?
Just read it.
Just your public comment. Go for Tim speaking.
All right, Tim Barr, Vision Government Solutions, Project Director for the reassessment. Of course, we mailed the final values July 1st. The formal appeals have been going on since then. Most of them have been scheduled. There's a few more that will be scheduled over the course of the next week or two, that people will get their appointment letter. So if you didn't get your appointment letter yet, don't worry about it. If you haven't gotten it by the first week in October, contact the assessment office for your notification. Those notices have a 20-day notification window of when you would appear. Formal appeals will probably go pretty much right up until the end of October. We have had property owners withdraw. Most people, though, come to the hearing, they present their information, and the anecdotal feedback that we're seeing is that it's an effective process. Not everybody gets a reduction. A small percentage of them we've seen go up because they come in and they're like, well, my basement's finished. And the clerk is like, we don't have that the basement is finished. So when the property owner's done, if there's nothing else happening, the value might get increased. I don't say that to scare people. The goal is for the data to be right and the values to be right. The most important thing that's happening at the formals is that people are either coming in with descriptive information about their property to allow the board and the clerk to correct any data about it, which can in turn affect value, or they're coming in with an appraisal or research of recent sales to or ask the board to consider reducing it. Of the roughly 8,000 formal appeals received, about 3,200 decision orders, formal decision orders, were mailed about a week ago, a week and a half ago, letting people know officially this is the decision that the board made. The assessment office goes through what we call an audit to make sure that the computer matches what the board wanted. The board writes the numbers on paper, signs it. The assessment office makes sure that we are following the wishes of the board, and about a third of the appealed properties went out in the first batch. The significant thing about that is it starts the clock on the next step of a countywide reassessment, which is common pleas. So we've had lots of calls, I understand, in the assessment office about the common pleas appeals and what that means. There is a deadline printed right on the notice. It's 30 days from the date that we mailed it. That's the deadline to file with the court. Schuylkill County has what's called Rule 14A. So if you go to the county website or Google Schuylkill County Court Rule 14A tax assessment appeal, you will find what I did online, which is 2 pages of information that is not specific to reassessment. It's just their overall rules. I'm going to highlight a couple of key points from this. And if you have additional questions about what the court needs, honestly, the best thing to do is to consult an attorney if you're going to go to common pleas. And for the record, you don't need to go to common pleas unless you still don't agree with the value. You can't appeal the process, you can't appeal the codes, you can only appeal the final value. But if that value is still more than you think you can sell your property for, then you should appeal to common pleas. To do that, you will, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, But you will file, a letter that basically is a real estate tax assessment appeal. That language has to be on there. You have to identify your parcel number, your location. You have to give your name and your address. You have to mention what municipality and what school district it's in. You have to include a copy of the notice that the assessment office sent you. And then you have to explain, quote, the nature and reason for the appeal. And that could be as simple as, I don't think it's worth this much. You do not have to present from this document. There's no evidence presented at this point. It's just getting your name in the court's docket. Where do you send that? Not the assessment office, the prothonotari's office. And there are some other requirements, such as notifying taxing bodies and things, that you don't want to miss any of the steps, which is why my official recommendation is consult an attorney for guidance. It doesn't mean they have to represent you or do lots of expensive things, but this is a court process. It's not a court case in the sense of a civil or a criminal case. It's called an administrative court case. It's a tax assessment court case. So it's obviously more involved than the formal appeals were, but that's the next step. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you're not sure. 30 days will go by pretty quickly. If you, by next year, and not everybody realizes this, there's actually an annual appeal window that you can file an appeal in any given year. So if you do not challenge your assessment, it will be used for your taxes for 2026. Which will include the new county homestead exclusion, and of course, schools and municipalities will all have lower millage rates, and schools will have higher exclusion numbers. All of that's true. If after you've gotten that bill, you're paying that bill, you still want to challenge it for 27, there will be another bite at the apple to file an appeal, where there won't be 6 boards, there will only be 1, but there is an appeal process for that. Any questions? Okay. Through October, the appeals continue, and we wrap up this process. In mid-November, we'll be telling the taxing bodies what the final tax base was, and so that they can calculate break-even millage rate. So we'll have all of those numbers in November.
Just one comment, Sam. I got a call last night from a lady who was hysterical. When she got her notice back, she called her local tax collector in her township. The lady said, well, your township knows it's this, and the county knows it's that, and at school, she's, oh my God, we're paying $45,000 in tax. I said, no, man. Your tax collector's the wrong person to call. You need to talk to your assessment office. I said, when the values of the village come down, so she called this tax collector and had herself, on the verge of a suicide last night. So.
Well, and we actually have a document that's been circulated that gives an estimated total millage for next year. It's not county, municipal, and school millages. It's a combined number that I came up with, my best guess, so that people could calculate what they think what the taxes might actually be. So assessment office has that, and others have that. That if someone gets their new notice and they're like, well, what does this mean for my taxes? It is possible to do a new estimate. We can't legally put that on a formal decision order. So unlike the preliminary notices and all the others where we were able to do estimates, we couldn't put that on the formal decision order. One other minor thing, if your property is enrolled in Clean and Green, there will be an adjustment to the Clean and Green rates. It's about 17% reduction on the open land and about $4 per acre on the woodland that we're going to make before the November 15th numbers are finalized. There's newer numbers that we got from the state after the preliminary values were mailed, and that will be implemented. So you can't appeal your Clean and Green value because we're using the state's numbers, but the state came out with lower numbers, and we are going to implement that before this whole thing gets finalized.
Once again, so November 15th, the notice you're gonna get is your final values, right?
Actually, there will be two more batches of formal decision orders. There was one 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. There will be one in mid-October, and then there will be a batch on November 15th. So by November 15th, everybody should know what their formal decision orders are, and the 30-day clock will have started for their common pleas appeals. Common pleas appeals could go into next year, but then there's rules about you still have to pay the taxes on the amount you're appealing. The taxing bodies hold the money in escrow, and once the court makes a decision, then the taxes are adjusted.
And they sent it about 37. First day.
3,300.
3,300 first day people from the government. They get $30 and also they're updated, their values are updated on the camera.
The website is updated with those 3,300. The new number at the bottom is the latest number with those
So
changes.
then the people that got that notice have 30 days to appeal it. Next batch in October had 30 days.
And I have no idea how many people have filed with the prothonotary yet. I'm guessing most people are just evaluating it at this point.
But it's 30 days, you received the notice, not 30 days past November 15th. It's 30 days from the new notice.
It's 30 days from the day we mailed the notice.
Okay, right, okay.
If it took 5 days for the post office and the mail system to deliver it, it doesn't matter. The deadline, and I apologize, I didn't write it down. The deadline is on the notice of when you must file with the prothonotary.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Motion to approve the minutes from the commissioner's meeting of September 10th.
So move, Mr. Chairman. Second.
The question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes. The motion to approve the minutes from the meeting of September 17th.
So moved. Second.
The question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
The motion to approve was presented by the grant writers at our work session.
So moved. Second.
The question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
The motion to approve was presented at Public Works.
So moved. Second.
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
The motion to approve was presented by Children and Youth at our work session.
So moved. Second.
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
The motion to approve was presented by the Election Bureau at our work session.
So moved. Second.
The question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Excuse me, yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
The motion to approve was presented by our prisoner at work session.
So moved. Second.
The question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
The motion to approve was presented by emergency management at our work session.
So moved. Second.
The question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
The motion to approve the treasurer report for the month of August.
So moved. Second.
The question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
Finance office.
Good morning, Commissioners. Only two items from the Finance Office this morning. One is from Parks and Recreation for informational purposes. There was an adjustment of $1,112. And then from the County Administration Office, a budget adjustment of $1,229. Those are the only items here. Thank you.
From the resource office?
Thank you, Commissioners. We have some actions today. We have Children and Youth. We have 3 appointments: Tiffany Lewis, Dalton Meeks, and Haley Walton as County Caseworker 1s at a rate of 21.5695, all effective 9/29/25, and the rate is per union contract.
Yes.
Informational, under the Clerk of Courts, we have 2 appointments: Caitlin Brennan and Maya, I'm guessing that's Matharu, as a clerk 3. And they're both effective 10/6/25. The rate is per the union contract. In the recorder of deeds, we have the appointment of Ethan Correll as a clerk typist 2, effective 10/6/25. Rate is per the union contract. And all appointments are pending drug test and physical, and all actions involving salary or for positions being created are pending salary board approval.
Can I have a motion for the 3 children and youth appointments?
Motion to approve the 3 children youth appointment for caseworker 1. Second.
On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
New business county administration.
I do 2 items, one on behalf of the Office of Senior Services, approve the Pennsylvania Department of Aging Older Adult Services Grant Agreement for the state fiscal year 2025-2026 for the period of October 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2026. The grant amount is $3,413,256.
Can I have a motion on that, please?
So move, sir.
Second.
A question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington.
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
And on behalf of Human Resources, I also approve the final contract between the County of Schuylkill and the Teamsters Local 429 effective January 1st, 2024, and ending December 31st, 2028.
Can I have a motion on that, side?
So move.
Second.
A question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
and Commissioner Hess.
Yes. Shelby, do we need a motion first to amend the agenda and then do the amended?
I would do that, yeah.
Okay, can I have a
I'll make a
motion?
motion that we amend the agenda to further.
Second. On the question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
and Commissioner Hess.
Yes. The motion is for the tax assessment on office to approve the hire of Marion Wazaleski from Ringtown Borough to the Auxiliary Board of Appeals, to sit on the three-panel board for the purpose of hearing appeals being scheduled in September and October 2025, related to the evaluation established by Vision Government Solutions at the rate of 24 hour, and it was requested for immediate approval.
Make the motion we hire Mary to the appeals board.
Second.
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
and Commissioner Hess.
Yes. So motion to adjourn.
So move.
Salary board, before we go into executive sessions,
There were none held.
any public comment for salary board? Can I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes of September 10th?
So move, sir.
Second.
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess,
Yes.
Controller Yekenship. Yes.
Can I motion to approve the work session minutes of September 17th?
So move.
Second.
Any question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
Controller Yekenship. Yes.
Human resource.
Yes, in the tax assessment office, we have a stipend for Christine Zimmerman and Tanya Kovach. Christine Zimmerman being the chief assessor, Tanya being the deputy chief assessor, for an amount of $560 bi-weekly until 11/14/25, and that's effective 9/11/25.
Can I have a motion on that?
So move for the appointments for the tax assessment, not appointments, the salary changes.
Second.
No question?
Commissioner Fedora,
Yes.
Commissioner Heatherington,
Yes.
Commissioner Hess.
Yes.
Controller Yekenship.
Any business for salary board?
Motion adjourned.
Motion adjourned.